Okay, let's continue. When you see a scenery, you feel beautiful because you're naturally connecting with your spiritual being. And it feels good because it's natural. Your spiritual being is natural. So when you're in a beautiful scenery, you're going beyond the human existence of what you're seeing. It is going into your spiritual being, right? And it is connecting you to the spiritual being. The scenery that you're seeing, it is connecting to you in the universe. Because why? Your spiritual being is in the world, but your spiritual being is not of the world. So it is important that we realign ourselves, right? So that we're able to get to these divine markers and reincarnate the blueprints inside of you. The blueprints is your gifts and talents. The blueprints is the wisdom. The blueprints is the insights. The blueprints is knowledge. Years and years of knowledge locked in your DNA. So now you can understand why things were put in place to make sure that you never achieved them. This is where we're going to be finding out about different codes. This is where we're going to be finding out about different recipes for health. You know what I noticed too on a new earth? Certain foods we can no longer eat because when we eat certain foods, we're interrupting, right, the communication from the kingdom. So I noticed that when I eat certain foods, Yahweh does not waste any time letting me know this one's not good for you. He'll either make you cough, sneeze, you'll get a little pain or a little pinch, but he'll let you know this ain't it. And you won't drink it again or eat it again. It's like if it's not of our highest good, he wants us to eliminate it right away. And I realize, just like everybody else that's on a new earth, I realize that you see a lot of synchronicities. It's crazy on license plates, on billboards, on your receipts, on the clocks in the car, on the clocks at the job. It's crazy how the synchronicities of the universe is just pouring out to us. But to know the ancestors or the titans, to know that the cosmic gods is bringing a cosmic order through for everybody to witness, to know that the ancestors did have the blueprints of everything in the alignment of the human existence, the spiritual being, and the soul with the chakras and the universal alignment to access these codes, to access these natural healings. We ain't have no chemicals. To know that water is our only medicine. To know that the spiritual being must be balanced, must be stable, must be disciplined in order to produce the empowerment to come into the human existence. And if one of those is thrown off, you will have problems. In the human existence. To find out that the documents, I never thought I would be teaching this class. It's amazing to me. The documents that the ancestors wrote down everything on was the blueprints. And all those numbers, all those codes, all those natural remedies that they had written down with codes and numbers and time slots and certain stars and clouds and a certain amount of raindrops, all of that was put around the divine markers. I told y'all are very powerful. That you carry a divine power. But they did everything in the world to strip it away from you. They did everything in this world to take the crown from you. They did everything in this world to remove you from your throne. Take your power back. Snatch your crown back. Come back on your throne. Place Yahweh as the only compass in your life. It'll be an experience for you that will go beyond your own imagination. Now that we know they was healing us from the inside of our light to the outside of darkness, we know that's wrong, right? Now we know when we heal, maintain, just like the trees do, the rain, the sun, the moon. They're maintained by the Spirit of Yahweh first, brothers and sisters. You was created by Yahweh. That means His Spirit maintains your human existence. And look, the trees are maintained by His Spirit. They take care of themselves, right? By His Spirit, they're maintained. The sun, right? The trees bring you oxygen. They're maintained by the Spirit of Yahweh. The sun brings you energy. It is maintained by the Spirit of Yahweh. The rain brings you hydration. It is maintained by the Spirit of Yahweh. The moon brings you rest. It is maintained by the Spirit of Yahweh. You, brothers and sisters, are maintained by the Spirit of Yahweh. When do we have difficulties in the human existence? When we interrupt the balance, when we interrupt the stability, when we interrupt the discipline, and the spiritual being. How does this happen? When you bring any type of foreign object inside of you, what does the spiritual being do? Move to the side. What happens? The human existence becomes vulnerable. No spiritual protection, no balance, no stability, no discipline. Does it cause adverse effect in the human existence? Yes. Why? It has interrupted the divine markers. It has knocked the blueprint out of this. Is what we are authentically. And when we work against universal alignment, it means in a spiritual being. Have an existence on this planet. And this is why you are the blueprint. This is why you are the evolution, because you are constantly changing, constantly ascending into higher levels of the universe, tapping into a new spiritual universal language. We are leaving the chemicals and we're coming back to natural selves. See, when they locked us in the human existence, we were lost in the darkness. We only saw a surface life. We was restricted and limited. There's nothing else to learn in the human existence. This is it. I guess we live, we work, we die, so that's it. But that's not it. It is the world who wants to control existence. It is you who has the control over where you choose to live your life. On the outside of you, in the dark world where you can't see anything, or the inside of you, where the light is of Yahweh, and you're free. You're the blueprint. And this is why they play with you, all these toxicities and poisons and these negativities and these freaks. They try to put each and every one of you worldwide. Cosmic order with the kingdom. May Yahweh continue to bless each and every one of you the new blueprints of the kingdom. Just think about that. That is like the biggest accomplishment. Yahweh made us the blueprints of the new kingdom. He stated they stole from the ancestors. They stole from the Titans. They stole from the Pleiadians. He stole from them. They had water healings, y'all. Water healings. They had it all written down. They stole it and destroyed it. Because people was getting healed, didn't have to get drugs or chemicals. Because they knew back then our spiritual beings would recognize it as a foreign object. And our spiritual beings remove our spiritual protection from the human existence. When we took those things, and it did the same thing for our foods. But it feels good to know that the first generation on the new earth, the new kingdom world, is the blueprints. Now, I have to say, I only talked about a few things in regards to the blueprints. But y'all, can you imagine when we get into the blueprints of what they wrote down? Water healings, codes, time slots, fruits and vegetables. I'm here to tell you, we're not going to need medications on our new earth. And if you're on a new earth and you have medications, you're taking medications, you will be weaning off of them. You will be. This is amazing to me. Cosmic order. The human existence, the spiritual being, the soul, the chakras, cosmic, universal order. I just want to thank the ancestors